Hi, this is Mr. Kays, and this is 34.1c. 34.1c. We're finishing up the Indian subcontinent achieves freedom. We've looked at India, how it became an independent country from the British and the problems that it had. We're going to talk about a country that was carved out of India. It's called Pakistan. Pakistan. Now, Pakistan began as two separate states. East and West Pakistan. East and West Pakistan. And it was separated by India. So it starts as two separate states, East and West Pakistan. One nation, but two separate states, separated by India. Except Islam, East and West had little in common. Except for Islam, East and West had little in common. The West ignored the East. How are they different? Well, West is dry and desert. East is tropical and wet. West is industrial. East is agricultural. West is richer. East is poorer. West gets colder weather, and East Pakistan gets nailed with cyclones that come out of the Bay of Bengal. Okay, let's talk about that cyclone. In 1970, a cyclone devastated the East. What's a cyclone? Well, it's like a tornado. It devastated the East. And the West was slow in delivering aid. India asked the East, hey, can we help you? No, the East said, we've got the West coming, they'll take care of us. Well, they didn't. It was slow in delivering aid. And so, East is going to break away. The East is going to break away from the West. The East is going to break away and form their own country. That's going to lead to civil war. Civil war leads to East winning independence. The Civil War leads to the East winning independence. I wonder who helped them. Well, it's going to be India that helps East break away from West, because India and Pakistan don't like each other anyway. So we have the formation of Bangladesh. B-A-N-G, Bang, L-A-D-E-S-H. Bangladesh is formed in 1971. It's an independent nation. Is it Pakistan? No. It's old East Pakistan, but it's now called Bangladesh. I want to show you the map here. At the beginning, at partition, you have West Pakistan and East Pakistan. And you can see from the beginning, it's going to be a tough nation to rule over, because you've got hostile India in between East and West. And are there flights going to be allowed over Indian airspace? Heck no. So they'd have to go around by water to reach each other. Well, you know it was doomed from the beginning. Pakistan struggled with leadership issues after Jinnah dies, shortly after independence. Pakistan struggles with leadership issues after Jinnah dies, shortly after independence. I believe he dies of cancer. Taking over is a gentleman by the name of Ali Bhutto, and he was hanged for crimes while in office. He's a very corrupt politician. He was hanged for crimes while in office. And then later on, his successor, General Zia al-Haq, he takes over, but he dies in a plane crash that was suspicious. It just blew up after taking off. So, again, remember the idea of India settling their problems with their leaders by killing them? Same thing here with Pakistan. It doesn't bring a lot of security. There were accusations of corruption. Whoops. So, all right. Taking over for General Zia, elected is a woman by the name of Benazir Bhutto. She is Ali's daughter. And she was twice elected prime minister. She was accused of corruption while in government, corruption in government. And there was a series of government coups that follow. COUPS is like a mini revolution. Series of government coups follow. As far as Bangladesh goes, there's problems of infrastructure. Problems of infrastructure. What's infrastructure? That's communication and transportation systems. They deal with natural disasters like cyclones and poverty. So problems of infrastructure, natural disaster, and poverty. They're perpetually poor. And since they are about 4 feet above sea level, they grow a lot of rice because there's a lot of standing water. The island south of India, Sri Lanka, is the former Ceylon, Ceylon, former Ceylon. Sri Lanka is the former Ceylon. With independence, in 1948, with independence, you have a problem of ethnic and religious strife. Ethnic and religious strife. You got problems between Buddhists and Hindus. You got problems between the Tamils and non-Tamils. And a group of Tamil separatists struggle for independence since 1981. Struggle for independence since 1981. And you can put, finally, in quotation marks, the Tamil Tigers. Tamil, Tamil Tigers, Tigers, is a terrorist group that has been plaguing the Tamil government the Sri Lankan government since 1981. They have even recruited children as soldiers. Well, that's it for 34.1C. This is Mr. K's. I'll see you down the way.